Oh, wow, ladies and gentlemen. It truly is an honor to be here. You know, today I opened up my phone and Google tried to tell me that today was Milk Day. I looked at my old lady and said, well, for a fella like me, every day is Milk Day. All right, folks, sorry about that. We had to call in the mobile Sype unit to take that fella out. Anyways, without further ado, welcome to the first annual Bravioli Dynasty End of the Year Awards. That's right, this is our second award show. However, it is the first annual end of the year, so we're going to keep doing this in the future, boys. Hell yeah, let's get right into it. It was quite a season. Congratulations to Mason, I suppose. Shout out to Elliot for being an absolute trooper with all the shotguns, and shout out everything in between. It was an interesting season. Can't wait for next one. Can't wait for the rookie draft. Let's dive right into the awards. Yeah! All right, shout out the 13th respondent. Got him in at about 1:30 p.m., so we're ready to rip, baby. Everybody got their votes in. Let's do it. Number 1, best high draft pick, and the winner of that award is Brett with Puka Nacua at the 112 position. Puka is an absolute force, so totally understand that right there. And honestly, there was a lot of really, really weak first and second round picks this year. Looking back, it was not super easy to find like a good one and a bad one for some people, if you know what I'm saying. All right, and then aside from Brett with Puka, we got Garrett and Bijan with 1 vote, Connor and Malik with 1 vote, me with Jameer with 1 vote, and Bernie. I don't know if I'm going to read every single vote for every single one, but let's keep moving. The worst high draft pick. This is going to be the same as last one, round 1 through 2. Let's get into it. The winner of the worst high draft pick is ding, 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 Paul with BTJ at the 111. That one hurts, Paul. I'm not going to lie. That dude is, he's not the wide receiver 1 in a busy wide receiver room. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, good one. Good job with that one, Paul. Connor with Garrett Wilson is also on here twice, I guess. Elliot, AJ Brown, Ethan, CD Lamb. Yeah, CD was kind of poopy this year. And Sype with Lamar. Yeah. I mean, aside from BTJ, I don't know. I think it's not really close. I think this one takes the cake in my eyes. So let's move on. Alrighty. This one is best value for rounds 3 through 5. Pretty simple. And looks like, oh, no, we do not have a tie. We have a clear winner, and that winner is Garrett with George Pickens, 5 votes, and a sneaky second is Mason with JSN. Yeah, I mean, I feel like these are the 2 clear contenders. These dudes were both great. George Pickens kind of mellowed out towards the end of the year a little bit, but JSN's a monster. Pickens is a monster. Good looks, boys. We got Connor with Zay, Ethan with Tet, Paul with James Cook, and Brett with JT, all with 1. There you have it. All right, and worst value, rounds 3 through 5. The winner is, whoops, ding, 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 Paul. Caleb Johnson, attaboy. Paul, you clearly killed the draft, as we can see here. So, excuse me, 6 votes for Paul. Caleb Johnson at the 5'11". Let's see, at 2, we got Connor Chuba Hubbard, 5'4". Yeah, buddy, you hated to see the Rico Dowdle breakout come. Way she goes. Garrett with Lad Bad McConkey. And Sype with Xavier Worthy and Elliott with Jamison Williams each have 1 vote. Okie dokie. Next, we got best pick for round 6 through 10. And let's just get into it. Bang! Who is that? Oh, it's me. It's your boy, Drake May. Yes. Shout out. 7 votes. Clear winner is Drake May at the 7-8. I love that dude. Gay for May. Drake, May, let's go. Bernie, Devontae Adams, 2 votes. Elliott, Cam Scattaboo, 2 votes. And DeAndre Swift by Garrett and Chris Olave by Mason each have 1 vote. Shout out Chris Olave. That dude had a sneaky good season. I might be the 1 vote. Alrighty, now on the flip side of that, we got worst pick round 6 through 10. This one's kind of a smorgasbord, as you can see, but we do have one clear winner, and that's going to be Mason with Isaiah Pacheco at the 6-12 position. He got 3 votes. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of all over the place, so we can take a look. Ayuk, Garrett, 2 votes. Mitch and Kyle, Tyreek Hill, 1 vote. PJ, Jerry, Judy, 2 votes. Elliott, TJ Hawkinson, 2 votes. Me, Kyle Williams, 2 votes, I guess. I don't agree with that one, but yeah, whatever. Anyways, Brett, Alvin Kamara, 1 vote. Yeah, a bunch of underwhelming players right there. So, bueno. Let's move right along. After this, we just stick to best picks strictly. No more worst picks for these later rounds because everybody had bad picks. I mean, everybody had people they ended up dropping to the waivers. Not worth doing. So, best picks round 11 through 15. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. Ethan, Javonte Williams with 4 votes. Yeah, Javonte is kind of that dude, man. I'm not going to lie. I was sleeping. I was absolutely asleep at the wheel with Javonte Williams. Did not draft him anywhere. Good looks, Ethan. Jake Ferguson for Connor comes in at second, 3 votes. And then Elliott, Chimere, DK, and Bernie Woody Marks tied for third with 2 votes. And T-Law and Kyle Pitts, Brett and Mason each get 1 vote there. So let's move along to best pick for the late round, 16 through 24. Okay. Let's see. This one's kind of a smorgasbord too. Winner is Garrett. Harold Fannin Jr., 3 votes at the 2011 draft position. Yeah, he looks like a young stud, so shout out. Brett Michael Wilson, good call. Paul Rico Dowdle, another good one. Me, Kyle Monungai, all those have 2 votes. Ethan Trey Tucker, PJ Christian Watson, 1 vote. And Connor, Kayshawn Booty, 2 votes. All right. I feel like I've been talking a million miles per hour, so if I've been just saying completely wrong shit, mispronouncing names, then let's fucking go! Alright, let's move into the second leg of this event. Fab time and trade time. Second half of the year Fab stuff. I tried my best with these ones. Wasn't a whole lot of great Fab action second half of the season, I won't lie. So with that being said, let's just move right on to best Fab pickup. I won. Kenneth Gainwell, $6, 7 votes. I mean, yeah, I think that's the clear winner right now. He completely popped off after I picked him up. RIP Garrett, L dropping Kenneth Gainwell. No bueno. And then, yeah, PJ Tyreek Hill got 4 votes too. I don't know. It's hard to say what that's going to be if Tyreek Hill actually plays. I'm sure he probably will. And that could be great for PJ, but just hard to say at this point. And Paul with Jacoby Brissett at $0 got 2 votes. Okay, and then moving right along to worst Fab pickup. And as it says in the question, you know, this is kind of a joke because it's the end of the year and people got budgets to burn. They're throwing money out the window for who the frick ever, you know, for Amira Ali. I'm sorry, that's the best I could come up with off the top of my head. Not a good poll, my bad. I apologize. But anyways, worst Fab pickup goes to Brett T. Williams. I still didn't even bother to look up who the fuck that is. You dropped $160 on a dude who does not exist. So yeah, you take the cake with 9 votes there. Me with Jawar Jordan gets 1. Sipe with Samaje Perine gets 1. Connor with Luke Musgrave gets 1. And Ethan with Greg Dortch gets 1. All right, let's move along to trades. So let's talk about the worst trade. And in that, I'm saying one person came out the clear winner, right? So the clear winner of the trade war was Garrett. Elliott, I'm sorry. It seems to be the consensus that you were on the absolutely get fucked end of this trade. Garrett gets A.J. Brown, Kyron Williams, Torrey Horton, a 2026 third. Elliott gets Jordan Mason, Bill Krosky, who, you know, showed a little light at the end of the season. That's a little promising. 2026 second and a 2027 first. I don't know. I actually don't remember who I voted for, but I don't know. Elliott still has a 2027 first and a second for this year. Oh, yes. I voted for Connor gets a first rounder and Paul gets Michael Pittman. I thought that was the clear loser in my head just because this one's still kind of up in the air, the Elliott Garrett one, but the people have spoken, and yep, sorry, Elliott. Get absolutely fucked. Garrett, you're the GOAT, apparently. Best trade. Helps both homies out, mutually beneficial. The winners is going to be Bernie getting Quinshawn Judkins, and Paul gets Devontae Adams and Chase Brown. Good job, guys. You helped each other out with that one. Yeah, I guess it sucks. Quinshawn Judkins went down in pretty brutal fashion. This trade was looking a lot better prior to that, but yeah, still a good one. Oh, I guess, sorry, I didn't even really talk about the other ones on the worst trade, right? So, yeah, Connor and Paul, Michael Pittman. Me, I get a first rounder. Ethan gets Kittle, got 2 votes. Brett gets DeAndre Swift. Garrett gets Devin Neal, 2026 second round, got 1 vote. And Bernie, yeah, that got 1 vote for worst trade. Also, even though it won the best trade. So some of the other best trades were Ethan, Travis Etienne, and Connor gets Javonte Williams. And I get a first round pick, and Ethan gets George Kittle, somehow gets 3 votes. I got to be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about that one in Ethan's favor right now after George Kittle, who is, 33, just tore his Achilles. I mean, we'll see. I hope the best for him, but that's not looking super great at the moment. Anyways, moving right along. I'll try to keep my personal bias out of it. Not. That's what I'm here for, you bitches. Anyways, we got the Trade Master, who came out on top with their trades this year. And the winner is Garrett. Garrett got 5 votes. He is the Trade Master. People are really high on that trade for Garrett, apparently. That's what I'm coming to understand here. And good work, Garrett. I got 3 votes for second place. Paul got 2. Connor got 1. Mitch and Kyle got 1, and Brett got 1. Who the fuck voted for Mitch Kyle? That's hilarious. All right, trade biatch. Who got absolutely fucked with their trades this year? Coming in at first, not even close. Elliot. Yep. Sorry, Elliot. We're kind of just rubbing salt in the wound at this point. I don't really know what else to say, so congratulations, buddy. Second place, we got Mitch Kyle, 2 votes, and me, 2 votes. Okay, let me just... Who the fuck is voting for me? Go look at my trades. Go look at the trades I made. Okay? I want you to go look at them and tell me how I am the one who got fleeced. All right? Go back and do that and get back to me. You too. Whoever the fuck you two are, let me know. Thanks. I'm just kidding. Let's move right along, or am I, to the miscellaneous awards. Let's stop it. I was trying to spoil the frickin' thing. Let's throw it back to who is the luckiest manager, aka who is good this year but you think is low-key fraudulent going into next year. And the clear winner is Brett with 4 votes. And now I want to say Connor won this at the mid-season, and then Connor proceeded to tank. So Connor comes in at second with 3 votes. Sipe comes in at second with 3 votes also. Mason with 2 and Paul with 1. So yeah, a good spread there, but the winner is Brett on that one. We will see who will be the powerhouse next year. Probably Mason again. Anyways, unluckiest manager, whose record last season does not reflect the true talent of their team. All over the place on this one, but the winner is Garrett with 4 votes. And then Bernie comes in at second with 3. I am third with 2, and Connor is also tied for third. And then Brett and Sipe also get 1 vote, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, I got nothing else to say about that one. Scariest team. Whose team are you the most scared to go up against week 1, 2026? Big blue slice of pie right here. It's Mason. No shocker at all. Coming in at second, we got Brett with 2 votes, and Elliot got 1 vote. Let's go. And Garrett's got 1 vote too. Nice. That's awesome. Love the Elliot shout right there. Okay, moving along, we got brightest future. If we were looking at a 1 to 3 year outlook, whose team is best set up for the next few years, based on young talent and future draft picks? And the winner is ya boy. Let's freaking go. Stacked up some draft picks. Every time I look at them, I get nervous about what I'm going to do with all of them in one draft. But here we go. We're going to figure it out along the way. So yeah, I won with 7 votes. Garrett second with 3. Mason third with 2. And Bernie with 1 vote. All right, other side of the coin. Let's look at the darkest future. If we were looking at a 1 to 3 year outlook, whose team is worst set up for the next few years? And ooh, boy, developing news, ladies and gentlemen. We got a tie. So, tied for Darkest Future is Elliot with 5 votes and Mitch/Kyle with 5 votes. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. Who will climb out of the depths? How long can Mitch and Kyle ride on their geriatric roster? Only time will tell. Coming in 1 vote, Bernie, PJ, Connor, bang. All right, some fun ones here, just messing around. Don't freaking cry if you get voted for one of them. All right, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. Now, that being said, we got Biggest Coper, who thinks their team is way better than it actually is. And winner, chicken dinner. Bernie with 4 votes. You are the Biggest Coper, my friend. I'm sorry to say it. Don't shoot the messenger. This is a democracy. The people chose this, buddy, all right? Not me. And then we got Mason with 3 votes, Connor with 3 votes, Ethan with 2, and PJ with 1. Nice. Yeah, that's a good spread, but like I said, ooh, nice spread, boys. Anyways, Bernie takes the cake. Let's move right along to the Nigel Award. Who was Nigel this year? I'm going to let you take one wild guess off the top of your head before I tell you. Was it Sipe? Because it's Sipe. Sipe won the Mike Award, and now Sipe has won the Nigel Award. Not shocking. This is just proving the theory of Sipe correctly. Sipe can be anything and will be anything. Will take form of Sipe in any way, shape possible. And that made no sense, but we got Garrett 2 votes, Connor with 2, Mitch, Kyle 1, Ethan 2, I got 1, Brett got 1, Mason got 1. Alrighty, let's move along to Chat King, who just needs to shut the fuck up in the chat sometimes. Yeah, this one wasn't really too close. Connor, sorry, I probably didn't set you up for success with this one because I think you won Chat Crash Out King in the last awards, which really isn't a whole lot different than this, so I probably could have done better there. My bad, buddy. But hey, if it makes you feel any better, I'm second with 3 votes. So there you go. And then Elliot's got 2 votes. Brett's got 1. Mason's got 1. And Garrett's got 1. Cool. Moving on to Demon Time. Who are you praying on their downfall? Who do you want to fail miserably this year? And this one, everyone's on the same wavelength with this one pretty much. We got Mason with 10 votes. 10 out of 13 votes. I think that's the biggest majority today. Or one of them at least. And yeah, I can't lie, Mason. I'm on that train. I'm on that bandwagon. I'm praying on your downfall, brother. Paul, we got 1 vote. Ethan's got 1 vote. Garrett's got 1 vote. Yeah, Mason, buddy, you know I love you, man, but yeah, your team's looking a little too good right now. So, Ligma D's Angel Time. Who are you low-key rooting for next year? You hate them. You hate their fucking guts, but low-key, their team kind of fucking nice, though. The winner is a tie. We got 2 winners. People are rooting for Elliot. Hey, people love a good underdog. They love a good comeback story, as Kim K has shown us. And PJ, again, another underdog. Very nice. So yeah, those are 2 winners. Coming out second is me with 2 votes. Ethan gets 1 shout. Brett gets 1 shout. Mitch Kyle gets 1 shout. This has got to be Brett voting for himself here, because who in their goddamn right mind is cheering for fucking Brett? Okay. Biggest retard. The last one, baby. One more time. Let's run it back. And the winner is Elliot. It is. Elliot, I believe you won biggest retard last time. We're going to have to get you a trophy, buddy. Yeah, good work, man. Second, Brett's got 2 votes for biggest retard. Mason's got 1. Mitch has got 1. Mitch Kyle's got 1. PJ's got 1. Sipe and Ethan also have 1. And that will wrap it up. Yeah, guys, I tried to go through that pretty darn quick because editing is a bitch, and I'm trying to get this out as soon as possible. I kind of tried to have a little more personality, have some fun with this, and be a little savage. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and yeah, let's do this again next year for the mid-season awards. Best of luck in the rookie draft, ladies and gentlemen, and worst of luck next season. Slicky out.